Hello and welcome to History Heroes, the channel where we explore the fascinating stories of the past. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most iconic and impressive structures in the world, the Great Wall of China. But did you know that the wall we see today is not the original one? In fact, the wall has a long and complex history that spans over 2 millennia and involves many dynasties and emperors. In this episode, we will focus on how the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, started the project of building the wall that would later become a symbol of Chinese civilization and culture. Qin Shi Huang was born in 259 BC as Yingzheng, the king of the state of Qin. At that time, China was divided into 7 warring states that fought for supremacy and territory. Qin was the most powerful and ambitious of them all, and Yingzheng inherited a strong army and a vast land from his father. He launched a series of military campaigns to conquer the other 6 states and unify China under his rule. By 221 BC, he had achieved his goal and declared himself Qin Shi Huang, which means the first emperor of Qin. Qin Shi Huang was not only a brilliant military leader, but also a visionary ruler who implemented many reforms to standardize writing, currency, laws, weights and measures, and even the length of cart axles. He also initiated many monumental projects, such as building roads, canals, palaces, and mausoleums. But perhaps his most famous and ambitious project was to build a wall along the northern border of his empire to protect it from the nomadic tribes that threatened his domain. The idea of building walls to defend against invaders was not new. In fact, many of the previous states had already constructed fortifications along their borders during the Warring States period. However, these walls were not connected or coordinated, and they were made of different materials and designs. Qin Shi Huang wanted to create a unified and continuous wall that would span over 10,000 li. A li is about 1/3 of a mile, from east to west. He also wanted to improve the quality and durability of the wall by using stone and brick instead of earth and wood. To achieve this colossal task, Qin Shi Huang mobilized a massive workforce that included soldiers, convicts, commoners, and even scholars who had opposed his policies. According to some estimates, as many as 300,000 to 500,000 people were involved in the construction of the wall. They worked under harsh conditions, facing hunger, disease, exhaustion, and death. It is said that many of them were buried within the wall itself. The wall was built by digging trenches and filling them with rammed earth or stones. Then, bricks or slabs were laid on top to form the outer layer. The wall was also reinforced with watchtowers and platforms for soldiers to patrol and signal. The wall varied in height and width depending on the terrain and materials available. In some places, it was as high as 30 feet and as wide as 50 feet. The construction of the wall took about 10 years to complete. It stretched from Shanhaiguan on the east coast to Lintou in Gansu province on the west. It followed the contours of mountains, rivers, and deserts, forming a natural barrier against invaders. The wall also served as a symbol of Qin Shi Huang's power and authority over his vast empire. However, Qin Shi Huang's reign was short-lived. He died in 210 BC at the age of 49 after failing to find an elixir of immortality. His death triggered a series of rebellions and civil wars that eventually led to the collapse of his dynasty in 207 BC. His successors neglected or abandoned many parts of his wall, leaving it vulnerable to erosion and decay. The wall would not be forgotten, though. Over the next 2,000 years, many other dynasties would repair, rebuild, or extend the wall for their own purposes. The most famous and well-preserved section of the wall that we see today was built during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644, which added more watchtowers, platforms, battlements, and gates to enhance its defense. Today, the Great Wall of China is recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It attracts millions of visitors every year who marvel at its beauty and history. It is also a source of pride and inspiration for Chinese people who regard it as a symbol of their enduring strength and culture. That's all for today's episode of History Heroes. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Great Wall of China and how Qin Shi Huang started its construction. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more historical content. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.